Chapter 09. Well, this past month sure was hectic. I mean, all this month we four of us stayed together and they all get along pretty well. First, when I asked about their relationship, that why Veldora is so scared of them and why they are nervous and feel regretful towards Veldora. It was a disaster. They literally started to fight. I had to intervene and stop them. Later they told me and Veldora that they also don't like punishing Veldora, but because Veldora never listened to them and that makes them angry, and that's why they start to beat him. And after getting beaten by his sisters, Veldora was traumatized. But after my idea, they somewhat told their feelings to each other. And that idea was a fight. A three-way fight. They fight almost 3 days and destroyed nearly the whole continent, but after that they developed something like a understanding towards each other. And during their fight they released so much of their magicals and aura that surroundings magic luster which was formed during my and Dragon Sisters fight turned into adamantite, a legendary grade metal. Of course I wouldn't waste such opportunity, so I took some adamantite. And Seal used this adamantite to make a sword for me. She make 2 swords, I don't know why 2, but well, I didn't ask her either. The swords she made were high-grade legendary swords, and she said that after applying space-time manipulation on my stomach, where she has stored the turn null energy and my aura to increase the flow of time, she is planning to evolve my sword into mythical grade sword. Cool, right? But one thing is bugging me, and that is what Velzard mean when she said, Big Brother had taken interest in you, why Veldanava will take interest in me? Did I do something wrong? And why is she don't want to tell me about it? Wait, does she even know why? Too many questions. Greater than hey Seal, do you know what does Velzard mean by Veldanava has taken interest in me? What do you think about it? Less than master, I also don't have the knowledge of it, but there is a theory, and there are total 98% chances that my theory is right. Greater than, then tell me what is it? Less than, after analyzing Master's memory when Master was dying in his previous time, I have deduced that Master is not belong to this time. Greater than, what are you saying? What does that mean? Less than, what I mean is when Master was dying, Master was supposed to reincarnate as a monster with a bloodless body, but at the last moment Master wished that Master wants to be a primordial demon, but because primordial demons came to existence since the dawn of creation, Master's wish was failed. But again Master wished the same thing, and because of Master's willpower is strong, the voice of the world accepted your request and send Master's soul into the past and let Master reincarnate as a primordial demon, and that's why there are total 7 primordial angels and 8 primordial demons, because initially there should be only 7 primordial demons. Not 8. Greater than, so does that mean I am a extra one? Less than, yes. And it seems that Veldanava has sensed that Master's soul has traveled through time, and that's why he is keeping watch on Master. Greater than, doesn't that mean my presence is changing the timeline? Less than, yes. Greater than, any suggestions to prevent that, cause I don't want to get in odds with Veldanava. Less than, as of right now there are total 11 peoples who are aware of your presence. And as of right now the world is not that developed yet, so I suggest that to tell this peoples to not tell that you are also a primordial demon until Veldanava tries to contact you. Because right now we can say that he is just watching you and want to see that what will you do and what are your intentions. Greater than, fine, then I'll do as you say, then tell me who are those peoples. Less than, those peoples are the 7 primordial demons and 4 true dragons. Greater than, other primordials, huh? I can talk with them when I will go back to Underworld, and about true dragons I should tell them right now. Less than, time skip after returning to Underworld. Right now I am in my territory. I was returned to Underworld 1 week ago. Since then many things happened, like I told the dragon siblings about me being reincarnated here in this world. About my soul traveling through time, and about not to tell anyone that I exist. First they were so shocked but soon accepted it. Veldora was the first one to accept it. He said that he knew that I was amazing from the start. But all went well. After telling them I returned back to Underworld. After coming back I found out that I have a new powerful descendant who wants to serve me. And now I have 2 demons serving me, and since they are serving me I decided to give them names. The one who is serving me since long time, I gave him name Tom, and the new one that just decided to serve me, I gave him name Jerry. I know they are names from cartoon, but hey, it's hard to think names, you know. They both are powerful enough to give a good fight to Blue. She is one of us, although she is the weakest one, she is still a primordial demon. But in the end they will lose. Well, that's to be expected. They can put a good fight as a thing that should be taken in consideration because Blue is not any ordinary demon, she is a primordial demon for a reason after all. 5 days ago I sent both of them to others' territory to invite them. Actually I am inviting all of them to my place because I want to tell them what I told to Dragon siblings. Oh. Well, they will be here in any time. Should I release some of my aura too? I let loose a little in that way. Even if they didn't listen to my servants they will come here sensing my aura. With that I let loose 25% of my aura. It was enough that all remaining primordial can sense. I didn't let go more of it because if I did that they won't be able to stand in my aura because they are still archdemons with limited amount of power. Well, until they arrive I should check on Seal. I wonder what is she doing. She didn't talk much for some time. She said something about skill synthesis. Greater than hey Seal, what are you doing? And how's the skill synthesis going on? Less than I am fine master. And synthesis of master's skills is complete. Would you like to listen a report? Greater than yes. Less than understood. In this synthesis I had merged same skills and turned the unnecessary skills into energy for master. Greater than, okay, that's good to know, please continue. Less than, I am sure that some crazy things going to happen, so I am ready. Less than first. I no longer needed Wisdom King, Raphael and Gluttonous King, Beelzebub, so I integrated. Greater than, hey, hold on a minute. What just happened? What did you say in such a cheery tone of voice just now? Less than. After asking some questions she told me that the Wisdom King, Raphael, who was essentially its mother, was used for the integration because it wasn't necessary. Greater than, is there something wrong? Less than, it looks like I didn't heard her wrong. No, I knew it was impossible for me to have heard wrong. I didn't think it would really work, though. Greater than, but if the Wisdom King, Raphael, disappeared, wouldn't you, Seal, still be able to exist? Less than number. There is no need to worry because I am already independent. Greater than, Seal answers my question in a calm way. Even Wisdom King, Raphael, which could be thought of as its own mom. I was shocked that Seal could consume it so quickly, but she claimed that there was no issue because the skill had already been rendered useless. What really mattered was what was inside. Seal's work seemed to have been done without any emotion or feelings. Get rid of all the useless skills and do everything well. Greater than, even so, was it really necessary to consume Gluttonous King, Beelzebub, as well, even though there was no issue? Less than, of course it's necessary. Greater than, maybe I should have checked before approving anything. Greater than, fine then, please continue. Less than, after integrating Wisdom King, Raphael, Gluttonous King, Beelzebub and Void King, Ghidorah and Unique Skill Traveler, and along with some part of Ultimate Skill Covenant King, Uriel has been integrated. While doing that, Ultimate Skills Storm King, Veldora, Scorch Empress, Velgrind and Frost Empress, Velzard has been sacrificed. But there is no need to worry because their abilities has been inherited in new skill. After this integration, Ultimate Skill Void God, Azathoth, has been acquired. Greater than, what's with this skill? How did it even exist? How did it take 6 ultimate skills and some part of 1 ultimate skill along with 1 unique skill? I can bet that this skill will be my strongest skill. I am not going to question anymore, you can go on. Less than understood. Integrating remains of Uriel along with remains of Veldora, Velzard, and Velgrind skills. New ultimate skill Harvest Lord, Shub-Niggurath, has been acquired. After creating this skill I recreated useful parts of ultimate skill Charity King, Raggle and Patience King, Gabriel, and integrated into ultimate skill Void God, Azathoth. Greater than, I can bet that these skill is op 2, but oh, well, I can't do anything about this, so just accept it. Greater than, it is clear that I am stronger than before the integration, but I noticed that some of my abilities had gone away. For instance, thought acceleration was no longer present but still appeared to function normally. What is the point? Less than these abilities all of creation, alteration, analytical appraisal, attribute conversion, chant annulment, food chain, future attack prediction, law domination, parallel operation, synthesize, separate, thought acceleration, thought domination. In addition to that, previous Earth's knowledge has evolved into world's knowledge. All of these are now part of me, so I can respond faster. In addition to that, Master's Sword has evolved into mythical grade. And the metal has changed into Hihirokane, a mythical grade and ultimate metal itself. Greater than, I guess I should say it's fantastic. Maybe it was too much. Nah, it won't be that much, I guess. Well, the more powerful I became, the good. Greater than, so now could you run a appraisal on me and show overall all of my stats? Less than, understood. Name, Rimuru Tempest. Race, Primordial Demon, Spiritual Being. Devil Lord. Titles, Chaos Creator, True Demon Lord, Primordial Silver, Progenitor of the Silver. Nickname, Argent. Existence Value, 235,005,050, 235M. 55M Rimuru plus 2M Sword plus 178M True Dragon Release. 55,050, 55M. Plus 2M Sword, plus 178M True Dragon Release. 65M Veldora plus 55M Velgrind plus 58M Velzard AN. They are not in their prime yet. They can still become strong. Intrinsic skills, magic resistance, material creation, possession, infinite regeneration, universal detect, demon lord's ambition. Manas, seal, sub-skills, 1. All of creation, the ability to comprehend any non-concealed phenomena in this world. 2. Alteration, the ability to modify and evolve skills. 3. Analytical appraisal, the ability to analyze and assess the target. 4. Attribute conversion. 5. Chant annulment, the ability to eliminate the need for chanting when using magic. 6. Future attack prediction, the ability to predict attack in the form of light trails. The terrifying properties of this skill is not its ability to predict, but that whatever it predicts is guaranteed to happen. 7. Law domination, gives the user absolute control over all laws of the world, magical or scientific, from the 5 basic elements of earth, water, fire, wind, and space, down to the properties of gravity, heat, and inertia, etc. It also allows the use of skills obtained through food chain. 8. Parallel operation, the ability to detach analysis of phenomena from the mind. 9. Synthesized separate, allows the user to merge two things together or split things apart into more basic components. 10. Thought acceleration, the ability to accelerate the thought processing speed of the user by hundreds of millions of times. 11. Thought domination, allows for the manipulation of one's targets to ensure they follow orders. 12. World's knowledge, upgraded version of previous, Earth's knowledge, which now has knowledge of both worlds. 13. Food chain, the ability to freely replicate the skills of the user's subordinates, while also enabling the user to grant their subordinates any skills they are compatible with. Furthermore, the user's power also grows whenever their subordinates grow stronger. Ultimate skill. 1. Void God. Azathoth. Sub-skills. 1. Soul consumption, a super-enhanced version of predation gluttony, which can devour the target's soul ignoring space-time. It can also consume space-time itself. 2. Imaginary collapse, the ultimate infinite amount destructive energy Trun Null that fills imaginary space and is able to be used at full efficiency with the assistance of Seal. 3. Imaginary space, a chaos world, the ultra-evolved version of stomach and isolation, with unlimited infinite size. It's a prison where those who need to be quarantined are locked up. 4. Food chain, the ability to freely replicate the skills of the user's subordinates, while also enabling the user to grant their subordinates any skills they are compatible with. Furthermore, the user's power also grows whenever their subordinates grow stronger. 5. True Dragon released Storm, Scorch, Frost, a variant of parallel existence that allows for Veldora, Velgrind and Velzard as well as their power to exist simultaneously assimilated with Rimuru and active in the outside world. When activated, an other body of Veldora, Velgrind, Velzard is created and all of Rimuru's energy that would have otherwise belonged to them is loaned back. It can be undone with the respective True Dragon's consent, and after doing so all of their energy will return to Rimuru. 6. True Dragon nucleation, Storm, Scorch, Frost. If Veldora, Velgrind and Velzard's energy are not currently lent by True Dragon release, it can instead be materialized into the form of a spherical core. The core contains all of their energy as if it were their body and can be slotted into Rimuru's sword, creating an unmatched weapon. 7. Eyes of Destruction, allow user to nullify, destroy any or every type of attack towards the user, including magic, skill-based attack. It doesn't limit it to the ultimate level. It can even destroy enemy barriers and space-time itself. 8. Space-time domination, it allows the user complete control over the elements of space and time, allowing them to perform space-time connection and instant motion easily. 9. Reality manipulation. Grants the user the ability to manipulate reality to some degree. 10. Life and death domination. Grants user ability to fully control the life weaker person than the user. Also it include rewriting info of the soul and stealing the body's energy. 11. Multiple parallel existence. Stronger version of parallel existence, where all bodies have equal amount of power to the original. Also it is possible to decide to give less power to other body. 12. Law domination. Gives the user absolute control over all laws of the world, magical or scientific, from the 5 basic elements of earth, water, fire, wind, and space, down to the properties of gravity, heat, and inertia, etc. It also allows the use of skills obtained through food chain. 13. Multi-dimensional barrier. It is a barrier-type skill that achieves absolute defense through the utilization of an always-active multi-layer barrier in combination with Dimension Fault, the upgraded version of Distortion Field. It boasts a foolproof defense against physical, elemental, and emission-type attacks. While there are attacks that could potentially break it, if the user is able to analyze the nature of the oncoming attack, they can adjust the barrier to block it. Its performance is above that of even Ural's Absolute Guard. 14. Teleportation. User can travel anywhere he desire as long as have the desired location's information available ignoring space and time. 2. Harvest Lord. Shub-Niggurath. Sub-skills. 1. Skill creation. Allows the user to create brand new skills based on the data obtained from analysis and food chain. 2. Skill duplication. Allows the user to recreate skills that they have a full analysis of. 3. Skill gifting. Allows the user to grant skills to a target, assuming they're compatible. 4. Skill storage. Stores the data of all analyzed skills so they can be recreated later. Extra skills. Hell flames, black lighting, thought communication, perfect memory, etc. Magic. Elemental magic, nuclear magic, poison magic, death magic, dark magic, void magic, storm magic, scorch magic, frost magic, nullification, pain nullification, infinite soul regeneration, physical attack nullification, spiritual attack nullification, natural attack nullification, holy demonic attack nullification, abnormal condition nullification. That concludes all. Greater than. Once again damn, I am too op. And this Azathoth is as good as all my previous skill. And great, now I have unlimited amount of turn null energy. And the second skill, Shub-Niggurath, is just as good as Azathoth. Greater than hey seal, why my magicals reached the count of 235 million all of sudden. Didn't they were just 50 million before? And how did I get the title of Chaos Creator? Less than it happened because after Master consuming the 3 true dragons and completely analyzing them, they were turned into Master's energy. And if Master didn't convert them into ultimate skills, they were dead already and need to resurrect again like they should be. But because them converting into an ultimate skill, they can live even after dying through Master using Master's energy as their own. But it is possible to take them back and restore Master's energy to its full count. And the voice of the world gave Master this title after defeating 3 true dragons. The Chaos Creator. Greater than that explains it everything. And it's not a problem too. Because still after releasing them, my existence value is still 55 million. And my sword has also become strong. You said something about it reaching mythical grade or something. And if I were to combine with true dragons, its existence value will become almost 175 million. I bet that if I do that and also add some Trun Null energy, it will become the strongest sword. And this Chaos Creator, it sounds like I am a problem child. But it also sounds so cool, so no problem with it. Less than, yes, that is possible. Greater than, hey, you said that one sub-skill of Azathoth is teleportation, which can allow me to travel ignoring space and time. And why is both, you and Azathoth have the sub-skill food chain? Less than, yes, Master can travel ignoring space and time to Master's desired location. And Azathoth have the sub-skill food chain because it was the original sub-skill of Beelzebub, which was inherited by Azathoth. And as for I also having this same sub-skill is because in this way I am able to respond faster and able to control the growth in which skill the peoples get who are connected to Master via soul corridor. Greater than, I see, I guess it's a good thing. And does it also mean I can travel to past and future too? Less than, if Master have enough information, then it is possible. Greater than that's sweet. I can bet that I am only second to Veldanava and I am still true demon lord not evolved into true dragon yet. Less than no as of right now master is third strongest person. The second strongest is the world destroying dragon, Ivaraj. Greater than Ivaraj huh? Well no problem if I were evolve into true dragon then I will become stronger than him I can bet that. Less than yes. Greater than well that aside how should I convince them to shut their mouth about me? Because as much as I know only Noir will listen to me and all others will demand something in return for that or flatly decline it. Less than master I have a suggestion. Greater than I am listening. Less than how about master give each one of them a unique skill. It doesn't harm or affect master in any way and also the work will be done. Greater than that is a good option we can do that and it seems they are here. Less than, welcome my fellow primordials. Rimuru's magicals are constantly increasing in a slow rate because his body is constantly absorbing the turn null energy to get accustome to it. To be continued.